The source. So the source, I'll give you a couple of things here. In general, I'll call them civilians and business people. So civilian sources are people you know in your world, your sphere of influence, who, number one, have to be a raving fan of yours. You know, we hear that term a lot, but they know, love, and trust you, you know, the Mark McCormick idea. The reason for that is because if you go up to somebody, you know, getting an introduction to someone, you know, when McCormick wrote that book, What They Don't Teach You in Harvard Business School, he coined the term know, like, and trust, which I thought was John Jantsch, but it's actually came from Mark McCormick, right? And you really understand what trust means. And I changed those know, like, and trust to awareness, preference, and confidence. And in order for someone to have confidence in you, which is the equivalent of trust, it means that they believe that if they buy something from you, they'll get what they're paying for. The value proposition holds true. But the other part of it is that if they refer you to someone or refer someone to you, they won't have to do damage control.
Yeah.
So you have to build sufficient trust with someone that they will go, oh, it's just like when, you know, we talked earlier, you know, when Eric said to me, hey, Bill, I've got this guy in Australia you got to meet. I was like, hey, Eric, if you tell me Dave's the man, don't sell me anymore. We're done. Stick a fork in me, right? He convicted me that if he could tell me, trust me, Bill, this guy Dave is somebody you got to know. That's all I had to know. So that's where we leverage the relationships. And that's why we start with a relationship that is based upon someone being a raving fan of yours. If you try to convict the unconvicted, if you try to convert the unconverted, you're going to spend a lot of time and you're not going to get the results you want. So I want to get someone generating fuel for their business or practice very quickly. So I'm going to help start by saying, let's just start with the people who are really warm, fuzzy types for you. And after they're knowing you, and after they're loving you, and after they're falling in love with your brand, then you can, if they're not there already, then you can go to them and do what we're going to do. But let's start with the people who are already there. So the first characteristic is they've got to be a raving fan.